Okay, guys, I would just like some ideas. I was thinking about starting a new YouTube channel. Still doing like the same stuff with the fish and everything, but just starting like a new one so that way it's more like, I want to say kind of professional, I guess. Where it's like random stuff and it's like not like it's like bad quality or anything. Still would use using my iPod to film, but I mean, try to get better, clearer images and stuff, and make sure everything's in focus. Because I know sometimes it doesn't, and I don't really realize that till like way too late. Because I don't really look at the screen. I look at what I'm focusing on. So, yep. I was just like wondering if you guys had any good names for like a YouTube channel. Because as you know, mine is just James Crumley, and I don't really. I would much rather have like something related to fish. So that way people know, okay, it's a fish channel. So. I don't know any good names really though as for the YouTube channel, so I was just wondering if you guys had any good names that I could use or something, because I know there's a lot of names already for like fish related topics, and anything I could think of is either like close or like pretty much exactly the same title as what is already out there. So I don't really know. I was just asking or wondering if you guys knew any good names I could use for the second channel. And then I would just do like one last video on this, and I'd say go to such and such channel whenever I figure out the new name, and then I'll just continue on that channel then. But this channel has a lot of videos on it, and they're not really like videos I'm really like would like to show everybody, because I mean they're not the best videos, but kind of like to make better videos, and that's why I'd like to start the new channel. These guys' tanks are looking really good, especially these guys'. I cleaned out their tank today like I said I would. I changed out the filter media and the sump. I added a lot more biological media. I have like 2 gallons of bio balls now, something like that, on this tank. I got 4 2-inch like circumference, 2-inch circumference 4 of those bio balls in the power filter up there. They go through the sponge first, then they go into like the bio balls, and then dumps back into the tank. And then I got about 18 of them in the sump, and then I got the 12 pot scrubbies in the sump, and then I got the filter floss, obviously. Then I got the regular filter floss. I got the actual filter floss. I got the filter pad, and I got the micron pad. So that's why this tank is so clear. And obviously over there I got the Aquayan 55 to 75, and it just has some filter floss and filter pads in there, and then with a trickle tray that it comes with its stock. So, and I got the sump with the bio balls and ceramic media, along with coarse filter fiber and 3 or 4 different layers of filter floss. So this tank runs pretty clear because there's a really good filtration on it. So, but I'm trying to figure out which fish I'd like to get rid of, and I just really haven't decided yet, because I mean, I would like to do like a really pretty specific tank, like not pretty for specific, but pretty, and it's like specific to a certain like species or area, and I just really can't do that with this tank. So I was thinking maybe getting rid of that Pleco, and then trying out this guy with them, or if it's not going to work out, just get rid of him, because he's not in good shape and he just cannot really live in that 55. It's not adequate filtration on that tank. I mean, there's a lot of filtration on this tank, but not enough to support the volume of fish that are in this tank, because those fry are dirty and they eat a lot. So yeah. But all these fish in here are in here for a reason, and they like have different meanings for each fish. So that's why I have a hard time choosing which ones to get rid of, because they all I've came across for like a specific reason, and it's like really cool, and I've all gotten them for a specific reason. So it's kind of hard to get rid of any of them. But I was thinking probably that Pleco down there, and maybe that Oscar that's in the 55, and like maybe the sprouted leaf fish and the bluegill, like this guy. This guy, he's just so dark. Like, I don't particularly care for his markings. Like, this guy, he's beautiful, but that guy's markings are not that good. I tried to get a video of him earlier. He was so dark, it was ridiculous. Like, it wasn't like dark like that, but I mean, like, his colors were so vibrant, and they're like a dark red and dark turquoise. It was like really pretty, and it's a lot more vibrant on camera, actually, it seems like, than it is in person. But I mean, he's a really pretty fish. I believe it's a male because I think you can tell by the length of their ears is what it is. I think it's a male and a female, or is it like or is it they have a red tip like he does on the end of his ear, and that means it's a female. I'm not exactly sure. But these are different species of bluegills because their body structures are different, like their fin structures, and it's like their marking is completely are different. So those are two different species. I think that's a sunfish, I do know, but I'm not sure what this is. This guy is really pretty though. You know, I think he's also a sunfish. But yeah, and then there's albino Oscar. He'll be staying with me along with the goldfish and the bluegills. My two Plecostomuses, my big one and my spotted hyphen. This guy is not mine, and I don't really care for him, so I'll probably end up getting rid of him. I don't know. I like all my fish. If I didn't like them, I wouldn't have them. It's just I got too many, and I will be upgrading. I've already decided on that. I'm going to get rid of the 55, put the fish that are in the 55 and the 75, put the fish, well, the majority of the fish that are in the 75 into either a 125 or bigger. It's gonna be a 6-foot tank. I just haven't decided on the depths I want yet. It's gonna be between a between a 125 to 200 gallon. Right around in that range. It's going to be a 6-foot tank, though. I don't want an 8-foot tank because I don't have the space for an 8-foot tank. If I did, I would get it. But I don't have the space for it, so I'm going to get a 6-foot tank instead. I think I'm going to get 6x2x2, which would be 180 gallon. But I mean, there's a big price jump from 125 to 180 gallons, which I think is stupid. But in my local area, it goes for a 125. That I looked up online, it cost $350 for a 125 just a tank by itself, brand new. And then it goes up to 180 gallons. It costs $1,800 for a 180 gallon. Which there's a huge price jump between those two, and I don't know why it is. They're from two different websites though, so. But the only website I could really find the 180 gallon on, it was like ridiculously priced. And like, my pet stores don't go over 150 gallons. You have to pre-order them for them to get them in stock, so that way then you can pick them up and yeah. So it's, I mean, my local fish stores just really are not geared towards big tanks. So, and the big tanks are ridiculously priced here. So I'm probably gonna end up getting one used. That way I can make it go, my money that I have put towards it go further. I can like make it better. Just like get like a really nice brand new, basically the used one that's like not that old, maybe like a year or 6 months old or something, that's not scratched or anything. It's in good condition. I really do not care if it comes with anything. All I really care for is the tank, because everything else I'm going to build custom, unless it comes like with a really good stand and canopy, and I'll keep that. But everything else either I'm going to build or buy for it brand new. It's just the tank I kind of would like to get used, just because, like I said, it goes from $350 to $1,800. So I mean, that's a big price jump. And I have a lot of other things I could buy besides a big fish tank, so yeah. We'll see how that works out. Because like I said, I have a lot of other things I would like to buy or would rather buy. But this is kind of like necessary because I got so many fish, it's just ridiculous. But whatever I get, I personally have to pay for. Not my parents or anybody, but I personally have to pay for. So yeah, it's gonna take some while to. It's going to be about midsummer before I can afford it to put the money back. So, we'll see how that works out. As all the stuff I do, it requires, like, no snow. And we still have snow, and we've never had snow this far into the year. I live in northern Indiana in the United States. And usually by the end of February, the snow is completely melted, and it's like in the 50 degrees. Right now, the high the whole year has got up to 50 degrees once, and any other day it's been about 36 degrees, and we still have about 2 feet of snow on the ground, and which is ridiculous. We had about 3.5 feet, and over the past couple of days it's melted down to about 2 feet. But then it's supposed to go below freezing tomorrow, and tomorrow's high is supposed to be 27 degrees. And then it's supposed to get back up to 36 and stay about right in there. And I can't even, I'm in track, and I can't even run, or we have to run in the school because we can't run out on the track because there's about 2 feet of snow sitting out on the track. In Indiana, we never have snow this far in Indiana. And like, it cracks me up because I can go down to the next city, I guess you want to say, and they have very little to no snow. Like the grass is showing. It's just like right where my area is by the Great Lakes. Like it is ridiculous how much snow we got compared to everybody else. I mean, we got almost 4 feet over the average we get every year. I think we usually get about 3 feet. This year we ended up getting about 6 or 7 feet. So that is like ridiculous. I think we had 72 inches of feet this year. I mean 72 inches of snow this year or something like that. And it's just like ridiculous. And then we're supposed to get another big snowstorm because down in Texas there's a big tropical storm supposed to go through or something, and the front's gonna come up here and give us another foot or 2 of snow. And yeah, it's gonna be another big snowstorm, so-calledly. So that's just gonna be just great, cause yeah. So yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to check any future videos. Give me some ideas for like a new channel name, just so that way I can start up a new channel, and I really appreciate it. So yeah, thanks for watching. If you watched this far, you're obviously liking something, so don't forget to subscribe. And yeah, like I said, I would like to start up a new channel, kind of do it a little bit more professional. I can't do that great because all I have is my iPod to film with, because I mean I have a camera, but I kind of like destroyed it because I was going fishing, and my fish little fish trap to catch some minnows was in the river, and it like broke away from the anchor that I had it tied off to, and it was in about 4.5 feet of water in a swift current, so it like broke the line, and which was really stupid of me, but I dove in after it, and I dove underneath the water and got it, and that current was a lot stronger than I thought it was, so I was lucky that I didn't like go too far in. Otherwise I could have got swept away, and that would have not been good at all. But I ended up destroying my camera, and that really sucked. But I took pictures with it. That was about it. Like I don't like downloading it to my PC and then having to upload it to YouTube. I kind of find that cumbersome. So I kind of just prefer videotaping it with my iPod, and then that same, like as soon as I get done filming, I can just automatically upload it. So yeah, but thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to check future videos. I know I already said this. I'll say it again. I really appreciate you for watching. And don't forget to subscribe, push the thumbs up button. And yeah, guys, see you next video. Adios.